We are moving on, my friends, to Sweet Bird. You know what's interesting? So we're listening to Sweet Bird, Joni Mitchell, Hissing. So I have Spotify pulled up, and I just typed in Sweet Bird so I could, of course, get the song ready to pull up and to listen to. And I see that Herbie Hancock has a song also called Sweet Bird. Is it a cover of this? Or is it just totally and completely unrelated? It could completely be unrelated. It's 8 minutes as compared to this 4 minute, but I don't know. I just happened to see that, and I'm just kind of curious. Anyways, let's go ahead and listen to it. I almost said talk about it, then listen to it, but we can't talk about it if we don't listen. So I'll stop talking so that we can listen. Interesting, that little section right there. It's slowing down and then pulling back in. That's kind of interesting.
Cities under the sand, power, ideals, and beauty fading in everyone's hands. Give me some time, I feel like I'm losing mine out here on this horizon line, with the earth spinning and the sky forever rushing. No one knows, they can never get that close. Guesses at most, guesses based on what each set of time and change is touching. Guesses based on what each set of time and change is touching. Guesses based on what each set of time and change is touching. Guesses based on what each set of time and change is touching. Guesses based on what each set of time and change is touching. Guesses based on what each set of time and change is touching.
What's that sound back there? It's always at the very end. What was that sound at the very end of this song? What was that? Wow, 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 wow. What was that? What is that? Is that listed on the... I'm looking through like the personnel to see if I can figure out who's playing that or who's doing that. I have no idea. I don't know what it is, so I can't... I'm just looking for a hint here. It just sounded really cool. Probably like guitar and just someone... Oh, I don't know. I like the song and how it kind of brings things to an extent back to bare essentials. This is, for the most part, really piano and guitar. And it's laid down in the simplest form, and in its simplest form is something incredibly beautiful. Even the song title, Sweet Bird, relatively simple and straightforward, especially in my opinion as compared to some of the other, tracks, the names of the tracks. So like Sweet Bird actually stands out amongst the previous ones we've heard as kind of the simplest and most straightforward kind of one. And yet, once again, it's in that simplicity that this beauty is found. Joni is singing absolutely beautifully. Her voice is just delivering in such a way. And can I tell you, I was listening, like, all right, when I'm listening to the song, I usually glance at like the lyrics and the Wikipedia page, right? So I'm looking at the Wikipedia, I'm looking at Spotify, and you guys can't see it, but maybe I can find it here really quick. You always see on Spotify like the profile picture of the artist you're listening to. So, okay, here I got you. Here I go. I think I can at least show you this. I think I can pull it up this way. So on Spotify, here we go. Let me bring you up. You guys can actually see my Spotify for once. Imagine that. Okay, so here is the profile picture that I see when I'm listening to Joni Mitchell in this particular case. And the way that she sings this song with this gorgeous smile, this sunshine-filled, happy smile, it is just, to me, very, very illuminating. And I think that, like, just the mix with, like, what I saw and what we were listening to, it just worked so well. I just really enjoyed seeing that, and it made a difference. That kind of middle section, where the guitars and everything kind of slows down, empties out, changes pace, and then reforms itself, is really interesting too. I actually really like that. And it happened, like, a few times within that little moment there before, like I said, it kind of reformed itself and got back to what was happening. I just thought that was really cool. Also, in case you missed it while we were in the very beginning, while we listened to the song, I did really quickly look up Herbie Hancock with that, and with the Sweet Bird, and it is a cover because he released an album in 2007 covering plenty of her songs. So that's what it was. Let's get into these lyrics here. Out on some borderline, some mark of in-between, I lay down golden in time and woke up vanishing. Go down in good, woke up disappearing. Sweet bird you are, briefer than a falling star, all these vain promises on beauty jars. Somewhere with your wings on time, you must be laughing. Behind our eyes, calendars of our lives, circled with compromise. Sweet bird of time and change, you must be laughing, up on your feathers laughing. I think this line right here kind of, gets to the heart of this song. This bird represents time and change. And as humans, time and change is an inevitability in everything. And yet, sometimes we resist time and time and change. Sometimes we try to ignore time and change, especially when it's a negative change or, running out of time in some capacity. So I think that she's relating fate to time and change in this bird of time and change. Golden in time, cities under the sand, power, ideals, and beauty fading in everyone's hands. Give me some time, I feel like I'm losing mine, out here on this horizon line, with the earth spinning and the sky forever rushing. No one knows, they can never get that close. Guesses at most, guesses based on what each set of time and change is touching. And then that repeats in the outro. So no one can figure it out, no one knows, but everyone is guessing. Based on what? Based on what each set of time and change is touching. Based on what's affecting you. There's something deeper in that exact line. Guess it's based on... I'm like, whenever time and change is affecting you personally, the best you can do is make guesses as to... something. That something, I don't know what that something is, but that something is what I'm trying to get at. But I think you kind of see the trail. Like, walk with me on the trail, and eventually we may reach El Dorado. But right at this moment, we're in the jungle. We're in the jungle. Let me know what you get. The jungle line. Let me clap on that one.
Please clap.
Let me know what you guys thought of that in the comments down below. Follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Technically, we listened to a live version of Shadows and Light. So technically, we've kind of finished the album, but we'll still finish out it properly with the studio version. All right. Bye. Bye-bye.